We're moments away from Sue Ann Robinson in the press conference. So we appreciate everybody for all of the support. So we're moments away from hearing from Sue Ann Robinson with the latest update in the Shanquilla Robinson case. So y'all just come on in and grab a seat. We're moments away from Sue Ann. And let me read my copyright disclaimer while we wait for Sue Ann. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. What that means is that everything that you hear in this demonstration is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Salute to the chat. Salute 80s baby. Salute Martha. Salute Jacqueline. Salute Jamie. Salute Erica. Appreciate you all for pulling up. We are moments away from Sue Ann approaching the podium to speak on the latest update in the Shanquella Robinson case. Make sure we all are hashtagging her name. Make sure we are posting her posters, her pictures. Make sure you're posting videos from me and from your favorite content creators. And make sure we keep her name alive, okay? Remember, it's about fighting for Shanquella. Nothing more, nothing less. All right? Appreciate you all.
To get the new action brought and stuff. So we want to keep them in the algorithm. So, Callie, you got some in the chat. Keep dropping Shane's link, please. Please drop Shane's here. Hey, this is really gonna get Shane's. It's at the After Dark. You going live on Shane? Are you doing the content over there or just on the Shane Grab?
Shane Grab.
Okay, the Shane Grab. Drop the ones for the host that didn't catch it. Make sure y'all catch it because he's gonna actually go live today. He's gonna really work everything. I know I can't do it. So I break it down there. I can talk about some stuff. I can't break it down like Shane Grab because I've been saying some stuff that I have to
All right, I just got word that she just pulled up. So once again, salute to the chat. Sue Ann will be joining us shortly. Appreciate you all. Sue Ann will be joining us shortly.
How did you turn your camera around like that? I can't turn my camera around.
No, because
I'm gonna just have to turn my phone all the way.
you'll have to turn your phone around. The only way you can turn your camera and stuff like that is when you do it straight from the YouTube
So I'm gonna have to do it
studio.
like this and then
Yeah, you're going to have to do yours like that. You'll have to do yours like that.
Who's in your chat, Shanquella?
Dollar Bill, Tommy, Rosemary, The Four Life, Nola, Erica, Jamie, Martha, Jacqueline, 80s baby.
Hey y'all. Salute to the rock.
Here you, Marie.
Hey, how's it? Salute to the Rock Squad. Salute Justice for Shanquella, y'all. Hashtag that. Drop that down in the chat. Justice for Shanquella. Hey, positive sis. Hey, Tay.
Make sure y'all share the live, share this demonstration. Salute Positive Vibes. Gwen, salute everybody. Make sure y'all share the demonstration. Make sure y'all share the demonstration.
And my name is Marie. So from your wall, you can make your phone turn from your wall.
Yeah, like when you do it from the, I guess you call it the wall, straight through the YouTube. When you don't use the StreamYard, and when you just do it straight through the YouTube, it's gonna show up like this, and then
I want to talk to Mario too.
you can
Mario.
see how it.
Mario. I talked to Mario, you guys. He's doing his operation set up for us and everything. Can you come back here? I'm on live on YouTube, and I just want to ask you something. How are you feeling about today? What's your expectations of today?
It is, well, my expectation is, moving forward, that something is going to be done, but I'm excited. I was excited to get the call last week, that we're at this point. So, it's been justice for Shanquella the whole time, and that's what we're going to continue to express.
Yes. And thank you so much for hosting these events and letting us be a part of it. And you being a part of it really means so much to us. And I just had to get you up here to get you up here. So thank you so much. He is everything.
All love, always.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was Brother Mario. So we just want to keep supporting. The best way that we know how. Let's just keep the support. Let's just keep supporting y'all. I see the chat. Salute to everybody in the chat. I see y'all down there in the chat. Salute.
Anybody that's a part of any movement for Shanquilla, it's amazing. It's everything.
Salute. I see y'all down there in the chat. Salute everybody.
Keep dropping those hashtags, justice for Shanquilla. That's what keeps our name in the avenue. Not me,
I know I'm trying to get rid of the light. Positive vibe always roasting.
The Monica Gardner. Hey, Monica. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, we're just working. You ain't. No, since you ain't typed this, so you need time. I know you typing and listening. Typing and listening, baby. He said he was so happy when he got this call last week. I've been knowing about this guy. Shut up. I couldn't tell Shank said it's from him. Like, told me separate some content. Callie things. All right, no,
She's coming, everybody. I know y'all like, damn, Shank, you said that 5 minutes ago. She coming. She's coming. She's coming. That's a lot of people here, and that's another thing. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed by the turnout. There's a lot of people here, y'all. Salute Nola. Salute. Appreciate that super chat, Nola. There's a lot of people here. There's a lot of people in attendance here, and I'm just excited. I'm excited. So Sue Ann is making her way to the podium. So give her a few more minutes, y'all. There's a lot of people here. A lot of supporters. A lot of reporters. There's a lot of people here. So the good thing is we definitely will be receiving some good news. That's the good thing. So we're about to receive some good news from Sue Ann. So like I said, it's crowded. There's a lot of people here. And so Sue Ann is making her way to the podium right now as we speak. So she's coming, y'all. She's coming. As y'all can see in the back, There's people all over.
Hey, short stack,
So
salute. Y'all make sure y'all go follow
I will be
my
getting some
little
exclusive
stack.
interviews.
Just like yo, they're vibing and just good vibes, great content creator. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all follow on there. Hey, energy high, bro. That's my girl too. And another great content creator, man. Y'all be blessing me. Y'all don't even know how happy y'all be when I see some good content creators pull up on my bed. So many things we can do for letting us see and hear everything else that you're doing. Yeah. And don't forget your rock streaming as well. So if you can't listen or read it, go over there. Rock Squad, you want to, so we can see you, go over there and make sure you just say hey, stuff like that. Just so you're here with us. We together right now. So we need to stay together. All of us. So just remember
See, as y'all can see, it's a lot of people, a lot going on. So Sue Ann is here. So we're just waiting for her to make her way up to the podium. So hope everyone is in good spirit. Hope everyone is enjoying their day. So we're just moments away from Sue Ann Robinson joining us on the podium. Salute to you all. I do see y'all down there in the chat. Salute to you all. And we appreciate you all, and we appreciate y'all compliments. We appreciate you all for, supporting us and giving me and Miss Parker our compliments. But you all know, you all help us. You all keep us going. Because many days and nights, I be like, I ain't doing this no more. But Miss Parker gives me encouraging words. And you all give me encouraging words. Keep going, Shank. Keep fighting. So I want you all to know that y'all play a part of this as well. And if y'all are down there in the chat roasting me, report to my office.
Good afternoon, everyone. Family, friends, Charlotte area news media. I am Marty Black, founder of the Million Youth March of Charlotte and Salisbury. As you know, today is a 2-year anniversary that the Queen was taken from not only her family, but the Charlotte community. So last week when Sue Ann called me to tell me that today my heart was overjoyed. And I've been emotional over other stuff, life just didn't like it, but that was tears of joy last week when I talked to them on Friday. So here we are, we're here. I'm not gonna take up too much time, but thank you for thinking it not robbery to come and stand with this family. Charlotte, but across the world, because Shanquella Robinson's story touched the masses, and it happened in our backyard. So we appreciate everyone, and I'm going to turn it over to Mom Robinson.
Good evening. I'm Shanquella Robinson's mother, Salamandra Robinson. And I would like each and every one of you, if you can, anything you can do, step in and help us with justice. We need justice for Shanquella Robinson. This has been 2 years, and there's no reason that no one has not been arrested yet. And I need justice for my child. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Suzanne Robinson, and I have the honor of representing Shanquella Robinson's family. Today marks a very somber and heartbreaking milestone, the 2-year anniversary of the tragic murder of a remarkable young woman whose life was cut short in a senseless act of violence while she was on vacation in New Mexico. Shanquella Robinson was more than just a victim. She was a daughter, a sister, a friend, a vibrant soul full of promise and dreams. Her laughter, her kindness, and adventurous spirit touched the lives of everyone who knew her. Today, as we remember her and take action towards justice for her, we are reminded of the joys that she brought to our lives and the profound loss felt by her family and friends. As we stand here today, we must confront the reality that those responsible for her murder have not been held accountable. As we stand here today, we must confront the reality that those responsible for her murder have not been held accountable. The lack of justice serves as a painful reminder of the vulnerabilities faced by individuals, especially young Black women, when they seek adventure in unfamiliar places with unfamiliar faces. It is our responsibility to ensure that such tragedies do not go unanswered. We are here today not only to honor Shanquella Robinson and her family, but to call for action. We demand still, again, and until the end, that authorities take the necessary steps to investigate this case thoroughly and bring those responsible to justice. We believe that every victim deserves to have their story heard and their rights upheld regardless of where they are in the world. As we reflect on the past 2 years, we also look to the future with determination. We will not rest until justice is served for Shanquella Robinson and her family. We urge all of those in positions of power and soon to ascend to positions of power to prioritize this case to ensure that accountability is not just a promise, but becomes a reality. We thank you for your support, and we are open to take questions on the litigation that has been filed.
Jeff Chamber, the Charlotte Observer. Have you had any contact with any of the 6 individuals that were on the trip with Shanquella since before or since the lawsuit has been filed? You or the family?
No. Yes.
Morgan Francis with Queen City News. First and foremost, continued condolences to the family for what you've been through the past 2 years. I know it's been hard on you guys. Piggybacking off of what he said, do you know their whereabouts at all, the Cabo 6? I know initially it was that some of them have moved out of the area. Any knowledge on where their whereabouts are? And then I have another question after that one.
All the information with respect to their whereabouts, we pled in our complaint to the court.
Okay, and then wanted to touch on the lawsuit when it comes to the State Department and the FBI. I haven't seen too many cases, if any at all, where they're mentioned in a lawsuit. For the FBI, it mentions a delay in getting that second autopsy. Obviously, there were conflicting opinions between Mexican authorities and their autopsy, and the one that was done back here at home. Is there another case that you guys can point to that kind of is a comparison in a way for an appropriate timeline to get a second autopsy done like that, or is this just such an extenuating circumstance?
I think the point of the lawsuit is that it is an extenuating circumstance, right? That no family should have to go through this, that the federal authorities have a duty to thoroughly and quickly investigate a claim, and that every day that they delay is justice denied for this family. And so it is unique. It is, in a way, a first impression, but it doesn't mean that it isn't a remedy that should not be sought. I don't want to be here. I didn't want to be here. If it was up to me, we would have had a thorough investigation and had answers for this family 2 years ago. But we're here, so we're gonna fight on. Yes?
Question for Salamandra. How did you feel when the lawsuit was finally filed?
Well, it's not gonna bring back Shanquella Robinson, but it's that I know that the FBI should have done something at this time, after 2 years ago. I know a lot of stuff that was in the bones of Shanquella Robinson that I gave to the FBI, and the FBI looked over like it was nothing. And you know, and just like you just pushed my daughter up under the rug when you should have been arrested these people. You had a video where she was being brutally beaten, but you want to mess with the autopsy and say that she did not have a broken back or spine when the FBI deliberately lying. Because someone had, attorney had already, not my attorney, but attorney had already told me don't let the FBI mess with that autopsy, that they were going to switch it around. And that's exactly what they did. And I'm fed up with this stuff. I need justice for my child.
Any other questions? Yes?
Was there any new evidence or any new pieces of information that have come forward to make this the specific time for bringing the lawsuit forward? I know that, of course, the significance of today's date, but was there anything new entered into this case?
We did disclose in full the Mexican investigation in the complaint, which we had not done before, in the hopes that perhaps the State Department or the FBI were actually, as they indicated, working on something. But as you pointed out, today would be the 2-year anniversary, and they have not communicated with us anything other than stating that we can wait another 5 years for a response to our public records request on what they did. So we don't have an option. Their actions have led us to this point.
Sorry, could you clarify that a little bit? What do you mean 5 years for the public records request?
In our lawsuit, we allege we have presented the FBI with a public records request in order to be able to assess what was done on the case. And their response was, we can get back to you in 5 years, which obviously would be an even more significant delay, even more significant erosion of evidence in the case, memories of witnesses, etc. So it's an unacceptable response.
This is to Shanquella's mother. If you can speak to what was lost over those 2 years by not having this information.
I think with respect to evidence, the issue is that the witnesses in Mexico, their memories would fade. The Cabo 6 memories can fade. It's over time. They have time to create new stories, create new memories. So everyone knows that the best time to work on a crime is within the first 48 hours, right? Well, we're at year 2. So that delay is causing justice to be denied, but we're still gonna fight on.
My question really is to her about the impact of what you say, justice denied, justice delayed, what that does to the family, what that does to individuals waiting for answers.
Waiting for answers, is also is an impact on my family. It gives us a hard way of grieving. We have a hard time grieving. You know, every year we got an anniversary coming up. It never goes away. When you kind of at ease and you think your mind is doing good, then here comes something else. You know, and then we should have been had justice. Even if they couldn't arrest the whole Cabo 6, some of these people should have been already in jail a long time ago. Long time.
Yeah.
It's facts.
They would have been locked up.
Yes.
My child, you gonna see what's going on. You see exactly what's going on. All of you do. And I need justice for Shanquella Robinson.
Jesse here, WCNC. Just wondering if you had any other steps you were considering besides this lawsuit.
Well, I think nothing, in my experience as an attorney, greases the wheels of justice like litigation. So we're going to see, how the courts figure it out. We're, as Ms. Mondi says, we're hoping for justice. And most importantly, with a family like this, with what has happened, they have an open wound every single day. And you're trying to also heal, but you can't because the wound is not closed. You don't have the information. You don't know what's happening. You're not getting questions resolved. And it's a situation where a lot of the questions that they have the answers are there. They're just not being provided with it. And that's what the lawsuit is really about. Ms. Mondi, Shanquella's family, they do not want another family to have to go through this. There shouldn't be a way for a United States citizen to be murdered abroad by United States citizens' participation, and for them to be able to come back to the United States and be on base and just be insulated from liability, insulated from accountability, and for the family not to receive closure. That should not be the case. And so that's why we're here, and that's why we filed this lawsuit, because we want to take action and show the authorities that we're serious, that it should not be swept under the rug, that her life matters, and we're still here, and we're going to continue to fight. So we do appreciate everyone who's here and supporting the family.
Going back to what Salamandra mentioned with wanting everyone at the Cabo 6 to be arrested, another part of this lawsuit is the State Department. You guys allege that their extradition request was not done correctly. To your knowledge, is that something that stops it in its tracks, or is there still a possibility that this extradition of Dejanay could happen?
The issue with respect to the extradition is that the Mexican authorities have advised me that they've taken all the steps pursuant to the treaty that would be needed to be taken. They've done a full investigation. They presented their investigation packet to the proper authorities at the State Department. It would then be up to the U.S. Attorney to work in conjunction with the State Department in order to authorize and initiate an extradition, which we would all see publicly because that would be a U.S. federal case where they would have the opportunity, whoever is being extradited, to say, there's not enough evidence, there is enough evidence, and have their day in court. This has not been initiated because we would all know about it. So the issue is that process has not even begun, and we're 2 years out from the incident. So that's what we're saying in the complaint, that the U.S. Department of Justice has not initiated that procedure, and it's been 2 years.
Have they given you any sort of indication as to whether or not they're going to initiate that procedure?
Or why
No,
not?
and that's the
Or why
issue.
not? Actually, Salamandra, I don't want to put you through any more than you've already been through, but a huge part of this is who Shanquella was. Would you mind sharing a few words about her personality again with us?
Yeah, Shanquella was a kind-hearted person, loved people. You know, she would never do no wrong to nobody. I don't say nobody had a heart to do her like that. Unfortunately, these people did not have any heart to do my child like that. And she didn't deserve to die like that, And we're gonna take her away from her family, away from, out the country to do her harm like that. And all of them sit back. Now, one of them didn't have no sense to stop it or try to help her. They gonna sit there and video it and look at it, because they all have a part to do with it. They all play a part in her murder, and each and every one of them should be arrested, because she's a good person.
She was
Never did nothing to hurt nobody.
And she was starting a business, correct? If I
Yeah,
remember
she
correctly.
had a few business. She done a little bit of everything. She done kids' hair, sold clothes, worked at an insurance office. And she just was a lovable, humble person. Never heard her say anything bad about anybody. Never. And we was very close. Her 25 years on this earth, I was close with my daughter. Very close to her. Never heard her say nothing wrong about anybody, nothing bad about anybody. She only loved people. And if she could do anything to help you, she would.
I'm wondering how you feel about the turnout today. There's, tables are full, people are here. How are you feeling about that turnout of support?
I feel good to still have support after 2 years. We had a balloon releasing for Shanquella on Saturday, had a big turnout. It was very nice.
Was that at your house or was that?
No, it was at the graveside.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take a couple more questions, and then we'll have Ms. Gardner.
I guess it's good afternoon about now, but I would just like to say that Shanquella she was a very loving person. I guess I could say I was kind of like a babysitter. The school opened, her mother had to be at work so early in the morning. She would always drop off at my house and she'd stay up to time to go to school. And she would just go get her. That's what Shanquella was. And, all the kids just loved her today. But what I would like to say today is to the 6 that was with her. My plea, if you're watching this or if you'll be watching this, my plea is to you. And I'm saying to you, I'm standing first, y'all. I'm standing for God. That's who I believe in. I'm standing for Him on behalf of the Robinson family. And I would like to say to those 6, no matter where you go, you're not going to be able to run from this situation.
Facts.
And what God would have me to say to you all today, He is a God of second chances. Yes, He is. And it's time for each one of you to come forward for the part that you played in. Because none of you could be friends. Because if you were friends, you would not have done this. So it's time for you to step forward and take your part in this situation. See, because man is not a second chance man. And God will forgive. Amen. And you got to come out. No matter what lawyer you get, you will never be able to pay him to get you off. So it's time now. It's just like a ball game. It's 3 strikes. So y'all had 2 strikes. And that 3rd strike, it means you're out. And when God takes control, can't nobody help you. Amen. No matter who it is, your mother, your father, or anyone can help you. Amen. And it's just sad that people, I don't understand how they haven't done anything. I'm like Ms. Robinson. When they sent the film to me, and by the way, I had the privilege, I'm a pastor, and I had a privilege to pastor Shanquella for over a year and a half. And I enjoyed her being under my leadership. She was always there, always loving, always cutting up. She doing what Shanquella do. But to the 6, can't no longer help you. I promise you, no matter what you're paying. Right. Because the Bible said that vengeance is mine. Yes, it is. And God promised, and I believe in it. He said, vengeance is mine, and He said, I will make them pay. So to the Robinson family, keep your head up. Remember Shanquella as she was, and I know that nothing we can do is going to bring Shanquella back. And I believe that God will just give us the opportunity to just speak to Shanquella. Shanquella will tell y'all, I'm all right now. Yeah, I don't want to come back to this old new world. I don't want to come out here because we are still back here fighting to try to stay alive, to try to love one another, try to be kind to one another. And still, it's hard. But young people, say to yourself, don't worry about the other ones, but don't say to yourself, I'm going forward now. I'm going to take responsibility for the part that I played. Because this was a choice. This wasn't a mistake y'all made. It was a choice. And when you make choices in life, there's a consequence behind every choice that you make.
Yes, it is.
And it might take a long time, but God is not going to let you get back. So the sooner you come forward, the sooner you take your part in, the sooner you can go on with your life. Because no matter what, you didn't have the right. You had no right. You didn't have the right to take a life, no matter what the situation was. So we just pray, we'll keep praying to God. And even though that man is failing y'all right now, mine, God is going to get you back. He's going to make everything all right.
He will.
Amen. Amen.
Just to close, we did make the complaint publicly available. We want to thank local council who's present for their support. We want to thank the community for their support. But most importantly, as Ms. Gardner said, we're in litigation now. So it's a different time. There's going to be accountability in this case. You can see it's 2 years later. We're not going away. The family deserves closure. They deserve answers. Every American citizen deserves that. That is what those are their constitutional rights. That's what we're asking for those constitutional rights to be honored. We're not asking for anything different. We're not asking for anything better. We're not asking them to carve out an exception. We're asking for what every single U.S. American citizen is born with, which are for her constitutional rights and the protections that she deserves under the Constitution to be observed. That's it. That's what we're asking for. And so we're saying whoever ascends to the administration next, whether it be Kamala, whether it be 45, whoever it is, to take this seriously. Let this be a priority. Let this family receive the accountability and the justice and the closure. The community receive the accountability and the justice that they deserve as American citizens. And we thank you all for coming. We thank you for continuing to support this family. And we look forward to the victory. We look forward to the victory. Thank you very much.
Well, there you all have it. We heard from Miss Salamandra. We heard from Sue Ann Robinson. We also heard from pastor of Shanquilla, and they all had very, very powerful words to share with us. For any of you that had any doubt in your mind that Shanquilla may have deserved that happened to her, we heard from Shanquilla's mother as well as her pastor, and they both gave beautiful descriptions of Shanquilla's character. They both said that Shanquilla was filled with life. Such a beautiful angel she was. How she would help anyone, and they don't know how this happened to her. And I go over this on all of my demonstrations, and I'm going to keep going over this until you get it. You have to watch your company. You have to watch your circle. You have to watch your circle. We know Kalia could have stopped that. All of them could have stopped it. But we know Kalia could have stopped it, and he should have stopped it. And we know she was looking towards Khalid to do something. Man, stop this, help me. And he did not help her. So please watch your circle of friends, watch your associates, watch any and everybody that you come in contact with. Watch them. Now, I heard a few of y'all saying about the sound and y'all couldn't hear. So I will do a recap on this. I will do a recap on this for those that, couldn't really hear the sound. So make sure everybody pull up later on and I will do a recap of the actual press conference. But the civil suit has been filed and they are going to have to answer the civil suit. Salute everybody, and I'll see y'all later on this evening, and I'll do a recap. Salute everybody.